Now, in other news, disgruntled Mariannridge residents are on the streets protesting over housing issues. Some have occupied vacant land in Pinetown, saying they've been waiting far too long for proper housing. Now, yesterday there was a standoff between community members and the Land Invasion Unit. Our reporter, Desan Thathia, is in Pinetown for us this morning, and he joins us now live. Desan, just bring us up to speed on what's happening there.
Well, Michelle, the community here at Mariannridge is involved in a protest at the moment. You'll see the road behind me is actually blocked. I'll ask Sandile just to give you an idea of what this road looks like at the moment. I'm sure you can hear the chants in the background. Now, at the center of all of this, and the reason for this protest here this morning, is housing. So this community claims that they've been neglected, that government has ignored their pleas for housing. And yesterday, they say that the municipality's Land Invasion Unit had come onto that vacant plot of land that they had erected shacks on and was then destroying some of them. There's something like 350 people on that plot of land. It's about 2 or 3 minutes away from this main road where we are at the moment. And that is what sparked this protest. They're saying that they want the councillor to come out here and address them. They claim that they haven't spoken to him ever since he's taken office, and he hasn't addressed this issue of housing. So two things here, land and housing, but let's hear it from the protesters themselves. I'll just take you a little bit closer. Ma'am, you were there yesterday when the Land Invasion Unit came to that plot of land, and you say that they then tried to destroy some of them. Take me through what happened yesterday.
Okay, Land Invasion appeared on the Freedom Park side yesterday. They broke our homes down. They traumatized our children. They eat our children's food out their hands. Our children are traumatized even now. The only thing we want, we move land in outsiders, Zimbabweans of that land, because it's our last piece of land. We were promised homes and we still don't have homes from 2010. They keep coming and promising and promising. They make us quiet by bringing in a grader, leveling the land, and then they disappear.
Who's making these promises, and what was promised?
Ravi Pillai was there, Greta Apple Green, Councillor Kluti, Councillor Ndu. There's a whole lot of them from human settlements at Tiagwini, Oxygen. Nothing's happening here, nothing. They ill-treating the crowd. The councillor said yesterday on loudspeaker, he don't care about the homeless. We on that land because we chase foreigners. We want our homes. They violated Shacker's rights. If a Shacker's up more than 48 hours, has the roof on, and there's people saying they're not supposed to break us. They've broken us down 3 times and we back up again. We want our land, we want basic needs. Whichever political party is willing to give us basic needs, we promised them our votes in 2019. We want basic needs.
One of the things that the protesters said they wanted to do was block off the clinic and block off the school. Do you think that that is going to assist, or is it actually going to make the situation here worse?
We won't block the schools because of the matriculants writing and the exams are taking place. But we won't block the clinic until the councillor comes out and addresses us.
What about patients?
There is other facility areas in Mpola and Pinetown, and there is ambulance that are allowed to come in and out to take the patients out.
Do you think that this protest, I mean, you've now blocked the main road here, do you think that this is actually going to achieve what you want?
We're hoping it will achieve what we want, because really we need to, the councillor needs to come out and address us the situation. We don't want the RDPs anymore. We want the land. We will build for ourselves. We are tired of waiting. He's saying we must wait another 10 years in order for those RDPs to get built.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. There seems to be some commotion here, Michelle. Let me see if I can take you a bit closer. We're just going to make our way down here. There hasn't been any police here until this point. So this is now the first that we're seeing of it. People are now running towards there because there seems to be some kind of altercation. You can see people are armed with bottles here as well. Sorry, what's going on down there? What's happening here?
It's the police that came past. They were shooting at the boys here now.
Which police was this?
They're always around our area when there's something like this. They're in an unmarked van. They're from Mariannhill. They were shooting the boys there now.
Which boys are this, man?
Those boys over there, the boys that were standing on the side of the road.
Boys are standing there. The reason why we're in this problem is that we have a local government who is a law unto themselves. As First Nations of this country, we've been treated like stepchildren, like second best in our own country. We're saying as colours, and we're saying to government, enough is enough. You'll have breached your promise of housing for this community. You'll have failed to deliver. Every time in a community takes to the streets, that's the only time you want to talk. But we've been asking you all to come to the table and talk. You'll have failed to come to the table and talk. So we're saying enough is enough.
But you're saying that some people are saying that people have been shot down there. Where are they?
Okay, they are the boys that's down there now. You see, even the police, when it comes to rules of engagement with the colored people, they want to use live fire. But when it comes to rules of engagement in other communities, their rules of engagement differ from us. So what we are saying today, even now you've seen their police vehicle pulled out firearms, live ammunition was pulled out there to disperse our people. But as you can see, there's no threat of life. There's nothing there. We are just blocking the roads, which is our constitutional right to protest.
Okay. Michelle, while I just wrap up here, I'm just going to make my way down there and see if in fact I can establish what happened. There are some allegations that are being made by residents. They say that police did come through in an unmarked vehicle, but obviously we were up at the top at that time. So we will check this out and see exactly what happened further down the road here.
All right, Disgruntled, we'll leave it there for now, and you'll continue to update us on that developing story there. Residents telling our reporter, Disgruntled, that police are firing live rounds at some members of the community that are involved in protest action there. Those Mariannridge residents on the streets protesting once again over housing issues. We'll continue to keep you up to date on that story.